about the white Afrikaners who were allowed into the country and what that means for the black folks and the black farmers, what's going to end up, and the black farmers who've lost so much land over the decades here in the United States because of the racist policies. What does this do? What does this mean? When you see this, what do you think?
Well, Don, this is a slap in the face to America's black farmers right now. Here you have the President of the United States flying in white farmers.
Now, the Trump administration is taking a small number of refugees from South Africa, and rather than being congratulated for this act of humanity, the administration is being attacked, surprisingly. Among those enraged is the activist Bishop Marianne Edgar Budd. You might remember her. She's the one who lectured President Trump over his immigration policies on his inauguration day. Well, the Gateway Pundit is reporting her church is ending its nearly 40-year partnership with the US government to resettle refugees because the Trump administration is classifying white South African Afrikaners as refugees that need protection, Alex.
No, they do need protection. I mean, what's happening in South Africa is absolutely horrible. And so just to see these people that are part of a church that are, their whole idea is charity. It's meant to help people. But because these South Africaners happen to be white, it's clear why they don't want to help them. They don't want to help white people. So it's just a form of reverse racism. And a lot of people want to say that systemic racism doesn't exist. But I hate to break it to you, it does exist in America. And in the 60s, it was done against black people. And in this modern day era, it's done against white people. And it sounds crazy, but that's really the world we live in, that these are refugees. And because they are white, we have people that are part of a church that are refusing to help them. I mean, it doesn't get more racist than that.
And there is just so much evidence of the way they are persecuted and targeted and why they're in danger in modern day South Africa. This is not some conspiracy theory. It's something that has been reported on widely. We've talked about it on this program a number of times. Now, this is a little more trivial than all that, and I can't get enough of it. This Bill Belichick, Jordan Hudson story, Alex. I'm among the millions just who can't get enough of this. 24-year-old girlfriend of the legendary 73-year-old football coach. Well, she fell short in the Miss Maine Beauty pageant, placing third, and she didn't look too happy about it, Alex.
Well, Rita, I love when you ask me about American football because this is a subject that I am an expert on. And Jordan Hudson, she's 24 years old. And right now, they're under a lot of scrutiny because it has been revealed that potentially Jordan Hudson actually met Bill Belichick when she was 19 years old. And that's where she first got his autograph. Of course, the CBS interview tried to ask about that. She got flustered and basically shut down the interview. Now it's also coming out that there's a famous Ring doorbell camera footage, Rita, if you've not seen it, of Bill Belichick shirtless. And supposedly they've backtracked this and they figured out that this Ring doorbell footage was taken at one of Jordan Hudson's properties that now she's able to afford. She has like an $8 million real estate portfolio. So all I'm saying is, Jordan Hudson is probably taking advantage of Bill Belichick. That is probably obvious. But listen, he's in his 70s. He wants to be with a young woman. I mean, you know, there's a price he has to pay for that. But what I'm worried about, Rita, and the last thing I'll say is, I don't know if he'll ever get to coach a game at UNC because the University of North Carolina is not okay with what's happening. And I think there's a good chance that he loses his job because of this.
Well, he's destroying his legacy in this. I mean, I hope he's having a good time because it's costing him plenty and more than just money. Alex Stein, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for your time.